Welcome back to Film Recall. Now that Escape Room is in theaters, I have to talk about the ending because there's several of them, and it's where I feel like the movie jumped the shark a little bit. This is going to be a spoiler-filled video, and I'm going to talk about the ending first and then discuss my thoughts on it. So the reason these 6 people were chosen is because they've all survived traumatic events in their life that should have killed them. Amanda was the only person in her military unit to survive a bombing. Zoe was the only person who survived her plane crash. Ben was drinking and driving when he crashed into another vehicle. He was the only one who lived. Jason survived a boating accident, and Danny survived carbon monoxide poisoning. Now, what's interesting about the setup is it's like they took the final survivor of every horror movie and then put them together in a maze to see who can be the ultimate survivor. The corporation who built these escape rooms and the elite people who are betting on them, they're basically us. They're basically the audience watching. Now, 2 people do make it to the end. We have Ben and Zoe. Zoe was thought to be dead, but she survived because she found a gas mask, and the game makers didn't realize this. Now, nobody is supposed to survive, and the corporation makes that very clear because when these 2 people do make it to the end, the corporation is very, very unhappy, and they reveal that nobody is supposed to live because if somebody gets out, you're not going to keep that a secret. These escape rooms are supposed to not exist, and it's something you just don't keep to yourself. So if anyone survives, chances are they're going to go tell someone about it, and they have to keep that a secret, so they end up revealing that they're just going to kill Ben, even though he survived. It's in those moments where I think the movie dropped the ball a bit, because the most interesting part of the movie to me was the fact that these 6 people survived things that should have killed them. To me, it would have been more interesting had these people actually had a reason for why they survived, whether it be special abilities, kind of like mutants, and the corporation built these escape rooms as a way to test people to see if they were the ones who had that special ability, and if they did and they survived, they could, do illegal experiments to see how they can apply those powers to themselves. To me, that would have given the escape rooms more of a purpose to set up future sequels, because as it is right now, there really is no point to the traps other than just for rich people to bet on them. And that to me doesn't make sense, because if no one's supposed to survive, it's really not much of a betting game. You just always bet that they're gonna lose. But in the last moments of the movie, Ben and Zoe do escape the escape room. After a few months pass, Ben and Zoe are now in a relationship, and they decide that they want to take down the corporation so that this doesn't happen to anyone else. But in sort of a twist ending, we see that the corporation is building the plane and the escape room inside that Ben and Zoe will basically be taking to go to the corporation. So at least a portion of the next movie will be taking place inside of this plane, and it just lets you know that the corporation and the elites are always one step ahead of them. But what did you think of the ending? Did you like it, and are you excited for a potential franchise? Thanks for watching, and if you're new to the channel, you can subscribe for more movie reviews every week.